What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diagnosing an exhaust leak on my 2004 Mercedes-Benz C230 Compressor Sport using AutoLine's Shop Pro Series smoke machine. Stay tuned for more right after this. Alright guys, so as I previously stated, this 04 Mercedes-Benz C230 Compressor Sport has an exhaust leak. Now, to give you a little backstory here, about roughly 3 to 4 years ago, I went ahead and I swapped out that upper cat there, and I went ahead and used the MagnaFlow brand. Now, I currently reside in California, and California is one of the strictest states when it comes to smog regulations. So MagnaFlow is the only company that I could find that produces a carb legal catalytic converter, coming in roughly about maybe I think it was about $1,000 that I had paid for that cat. Now, prior to that, about maybe 7 to 8 years ago, I had a shop go ahead and put in a new mid cat that had went bad at one point. Mid cats are very difficult to get in, especially when you're working on the floor. So it's a whole lot easier for a shop to go ahead and raise up the car and get those welds in. Now, if you know anything about welding in the mid cat, now you have your 2 1/4 inch diameter piping there that you have to weld in your cat to. Now, it's very difficult for anybody to get your welder up to the top portion of that 2 1/4 inch piping to get a nice tight seal. So in my mind, I'm kind of thinking that maybe that I have some weak welds up here, and the cat is leaking from a broken weld up here. And there are other issues that could potentially be wrong here. You know, you do have rust, which plays a huge part in your piping. So potentially there could be a hole in some of the tubing down below, and there could be also issues with the flex tube or the flex pipe underneath there, as well as the flange area where the upper cat meets the flex tube piping at the flange. Now, you do have a donut that it goes inside there, and that could potentially go bad and or crack. On the Mercedes, the donut is actually a full metal seal and not your webbing type donut. So there could be potentially a few reasons why I have an exhaust leak. Now, to diagnose this exhaust leaks, you are going to need a tool such as this, a smoke machine. Now, AutoLine is not a sponsor of this video. I went ahead and purchased this with my own money, but this is one of those tools that you think you are not going to use too often, and you actually do need it. Now, I've used this not only for diagnosing exhaust leaks, but also vacuum leaks as well. This is a great tool to have. I've used it quite a few times, and today I'm going to show you how to use it, and we're going to give you an unboxing right now. We have our AutoLine Shop Series Pro here. Let's go ahead and unbox this so I can show you what you get. Now, in the Pro Series, you are given a canister that has a built-in fan. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at this unit up on top here is your fan, and this is one of the benefits of getting the Pro Series. Now, with this, we also get a plug here, which connects into our harness down below, which I'll show you in a minute. We got our connection here that provides us power, and our port here where all our fog is going to come out. If we go ahead and open up the top here, and it's just simply undoing the slide here and removing the lid. This is where you pour in your liquid, and as you can see, the heat coil is down there, and I already have some liquid installed, and this is ready to go. Moving over to the connection here, we got our alligator clips which attach to our battery. Here you have your switch, which allows you to either heat the unit, which builds up that smoke inside there, or you can, after it's done heating, you can go ahead and move this over to the secondary position, which allows the fan to turn on and push out that accumulated smoke. Inside this packaging right here, we are given all of our additional accessories, including a nifty little hook here, which allows us to screw into the top here and hang this from any location you so choose. Now, one note here is you always want to make sure, and this is perfectly vertical, and this way your liquid sits in here flat or horizontal. We're also given a nice length of rubber hosing with a tip here that is open at this end, and this portion connects to the backside of our canister here. Now, I'm going to show you what this tip comes in handy for. inside here, AutoLine has provided you a couple of plugs here, including some for some exhausts, and even the greater size here for, say, plugging up your tubing that goes to your throttle bodies and what have you. So that's a great tool to have if you're trying to diagnose or some type of vacuum leak. You're also given additional plugs. Now these are different from this one right here. This is actually a plug. Now let's say you're in an instance where you have dual exhaust pipes or dual exhaust tips, and you want to go ahead and plug one up. You simply just put this in here, stick this one into one tip, and then use the other one to go ahead and connect to your smoke machine. Inside the kit, you're also provided with the fluid or smoke fluid that they provide you here. Now, one note with the smoke fluid, this stuff is extremely toxic to breathe into. It will give you a headache. So once you go ahead and perform your diagnostic testing, you're going to want to go ahead and let the room air out, set some fans up and push that air out, because it will give you a headache. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and move over to the vehicle and get this installed. All right, guys, so I went ahead and set up our AutoLine Pro. Now what I have here is our power going off to the AutoLine Pro, which is in the back. Now most Mercedes usually have, or most of the luxury model Mercedes usually have the battery on the backside, but on the compressor, 2004 compressor, your battery is located up in the front. So I went ahead and ran some jumper cables which run along the side of the vehicle right here, and over here to the back. And back here I have my AutoLine Pro all set up and ready to go. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and power her on at the moment, and this is just going to be the heat button. So we're just going to go ahead and heat up the liquid that's inside here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a rag. Now as you can see down here, I went ahead and stuffed the rag. Now this Mercedes has a split exhaust. We got two pipes running inside here, and I basically just stuck a rag in here to kind of block off that airflow that's going to be coming out. And we're going to go ahead and get another rag. Now I know AutoLine does provide a couple of adapters in here, or plugs to go in here, but because this is a split oval and the shape is kind of odd, it's not going to work with this type of exhaust pipe. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab another rag, stick it in there and block it off. And once our liquid is heated up, is roughly about 1 minute, we're going to go ahead and let that fluid get flushed, or that smoke get flushed into the system and travel along through the exhaust. So we're going to go ahead and stick our tip in here, and this is the one with the open port here. I'm going to stick it as far back as I can in there. And I know you can't quite see it, but there are actually two pipes that are running inside there. So I'm going to go ahead and block that off to keep our smoke from billowing out the backside here, and try and give us the best seal that we can possibly have. Now I'm going to push it back as far as I can and plug it up. Now this is a dirty job. You may want to put on some gloves, as we got all of this exhaust soot here. And now that's all blocked off. We're going to go ahead and kick on our smoke machine and fill up that exhaust tubing with smoke. So we're going to let this sit here for a minute. Keep an eye out and make sure that none of that smoke is actually coming out the rear here. As you can see, we got some of it coming out. And again, you're going to want to try and do this in a ventilated area. Now I have the garage closed because it's raining, and I don't want you guys to hear all that background noise of the rain falling. But we're going to try and get as tight of a seal as we can, so that we don't get no leakage and everything flows through the exhaust pipe. All right, so off camera, I went ahead and I jacked up the vehicle, as you can see, so we can get a clear underlying shot of everything that is coming out through the bottom. Now we're going to get underneath the vehicle and go ahead and check all our welding points and even that exhaust flange, as well as that flex tube down there, to make sure that no smoke is coming out where it shouldn't be. Now typically there should be no smoke coming out. Now around the exhaust flange there is going to be a small seepage because it's not always a tight seal, but I'm going to go ahead and crawl underneath there right now and give you guys a bird's eye view of what's going on and what to look for. All right, guys, so our fog machine has roughly been running for about 5 minutes or so, and now we're underneath the vehicle trying to see if we have any sort of leakages coming through any of this exhaust tubing. Now I'm looking at the rear, and I really don't see anything coming out down over here. Everything seems to look good on the back end. Here's our first flange here, and this is where you get your typical exhaust leaks. Now I'm looking at the flange, everything looks good besides it being, you know, kind of rusted out, but that all looks intact, no leaks coming out here. Now here's that weld that connects our mid-cat here, and this is the weld that I was talking about. And as you can see, this is the area that I thought was going to be our issue here. I was expecting these welds to be broke because it's a bit difficult to get your welding torch up in this area right here. So this seems to be pretty fine. Let's go ahead and move up to the top side here. And taking a look at this weld on this side, I don't see any smoke coming out of this area right here. So everything looks good up until this point. We're going to go ahead and move forward here. I got another weld here. Nothing seems to be leaking. And we're going to go ahead and move over to the front side cat. Let me go and get myself situated over here. All right, so I'm looking at the front side flange here where the cat is at. And I can see some exhaust seepages coming out right here. So it looks like the flange or the donut that's inside the flange is not creating a good seal. I'm not quite sure if you can see that on camera. Let me see if I can go ahead and turn off this light. Maybe you guys can see the smoke coming out here and raising to the top. But yes, right here's we've got a good little seepage going on here. Yep, that's where it's coming out from. Okay, so we found our issue here. We got a leak at the flange area, and now we need to go ahead and loosen the flange up, pull out our donut, see if it's not cracked in any way. Maybe try and tighten this down further. But nonetheless, we found our issue here and why we have an exhaust leak, and that seems to be a pretty good amount. Let's go ahead and move up to the top and see how much is billowing out up on the top side. All right, so we're up here topside, and as you can see, we have a lot of smoke coming from the bottom flange area down there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the exhaust header, see if there's anything coming out from there. No. I really don't see anything coming out from the exhaust header. So that's going to be our issue there. You can also take a look at your O2 sensors and see if anything's coming out of those locations. No, those seem to be good as well. All right, guys, so as you saw, the AutoLine Pro smoke machine made quick work of finding our exhaust leak. Now, initially I had thought I had a broken weld around the mid-cat section since I had work done from a previous shop by them, but this helped us diagnose it to the flange area of the upper cat. Now, when it comes to the Pro Series versus the standard version, I want to kind of discuss this with you guys. As I stated before, the Pro Series comes with a fan built in that forces that smoke or fog through your exhaust and your exhaust piping. With the standard version, the fan is not included, and you're going to have to attach your air compressor line up to it in order to get that air circulating, or that fog circulating through the system. Now, as I mentioned before, this is one of those tools that you think you are not going to need, and it does come in handy, and it does pay for itself. Not only can we diagnose issues in our exhaust system, troubleshooting welding cracks and flange leaks, we can also use it for our EVAP system as well as our vacuum line. So it is a great tool to have, and I highly recommend it. Now, when it comes to purchasing your e-liquid, AutoLine does provide two versions of this e-liquid, and this is the standard version that comes with the Pro Series. They do also have a UV version of this, which I have yet to use, but I'm sure I'll find a scenario where I do have to purchase that as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put some Amazon affiliate links down below to AutoLine's website on Amazon, where you can purchase yourself your own Pro Series or standard version. Now, they do have various models on there that you can purchase all the way up into the high-grade professional level. But if you're a shop mechanic like myself, this is going to do you just fine. So this comes roughly in about $89, and I've seen the more professional versions of this all the way up until about $230. So you go ahead and make that selection on what fits your needs. But as always, guys, this is going to bring this video to a close. I've been the chemist. I got a donut to install, and if you're interested in seeing that, I'll go ahead and post that up right here for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.